How you guys doing? It's me, Mr. Smooth, here to break down some more video. In this game, we have the Oakland Soldiers against the Oakland Rebels at the Easter tournament at Oakland Tech. We have Aleksija and Lili officiating. So with that said, let's get it started. Now it's important that when Aleksija gives this player the ball right here, and then she bounces the ball to the player as opposed to handing it off. So the ball should bounce, and as the ball is bouncing, she should be taking steps back. This will give her a better view of not only the inbounder and the person guarding the inbounder, but this competitive matchup as well. And also this other competitive matchup up here. So right now, as you can see, she has players in front of her and behind her. So she's going to have a hard time officiating this play. As we start it, we see the ball get swung towards this inline right here. And if I could slow-mo it for you a little bit, we could see possibly that this player has her foot out of bounds, but it's impossible for Aleksija to see that because she doesn't have the best angle. But if she would have backed up, then as the pass was made, she would have been closer to the play and had a better probability of getting this call correct. But let's go ahead and roll it. So mechanically, we had the ball go out of bounds. I'll slow-mo this as well. So when she gives her mechanic, it looks like she either points a direction or maybe points to where the ball went out of bounds, and then she points the proper direction. But it's important as officials that our hand goes straight up to start the clock and then point the direction we want it to go in. So now you can see that she was able to bounce the ball to the player, which is correctly done. We have our 10-second count. Now right here, it's important that Aleksija, she came a little bit too close to the player. She would have stayed wide and had a good angle of not only the on-ball action here, but then she also has a good view of this action here. So as we let this player roll, the players are going to come towards Aleksija, and Aleksija has to back out because she's too close to the play. So you can see the ball is on the ground and she's trying to get out the way and officiate the play at the same time. And the ball goes out of bounds. You can see red has their arm on the ball on the red line, which is out of bounds. And Aleksija makes the good call, but Aleksija again, remember, ball goes out of bounds, hand straight up, and then point the direction. So now, after this throw in here, we're going to have a 3-point shot. So it's important that our trail official is able to see the closeout action from the defender, as well as if the shooter has their foot on the line. So the best look will probably be here, looking in here. So if I could rewind it back just a little bit more, when the ball is inbounded, it's important that as a trail official that we hustle into the correct spot. So you're going to have to get under these players here because they're going to be blocking your view from where you're at. So you want to get under the play to get the proper angle, which is there. So we have to, as a trail, we have to sprint down and get the best look. We got to hustle into positions because windows of view, they open up and they close. Lili does a great foul call. She plays the proper mechanics, our official switch. Again, we see the proper mechanic with the closed fist. So it looks like we may have had a double whistle. I'll rewind it one more time to see what happened. So it appears that white number 8 committed the foul. So this is actually the lead's primary defender. So it should be the lead having the whistle at the ball. So here our trail has to be more patient and give the lead a chance to make a call because it's in the lead's primary and we don't want to call out of our primary area of coverage. So right here, Lili's anticipating taking this call to the table because it was her call to make. If she gets about right here, we can see that our trail official puts up the stop sign saying, I'm going to take it to the table. Great job by Lili with the 10-second count. Good hustle by the lead official. So I want to back this up right here. We can see that our trail official does a great job of walking the play down as the player makes their move to the basket. And right here, it's still in the trail's primary area. So right now, it looks like she's trying to look through these players right here to get a better look at the matchup on the ball. So we're going to see if those players get out of the way. Now right here, the ball is now in the lead's primary. Subs coming into the table. Now it's important that when Lili gives the stop sign signal, that the signal is pointed in the direction to her partner. So she's able to better see it, because that's the person you're trying to hold up and get the attention that we gotta hold play while the substitution is occurring. Now it's important that when the ball is blocked by a defender, let me back it up a little bit more. Let me see if it'll let me go in slow motion. So we can see our lead official is doing the block or the tip signal. It's important that we only want to give the tip signal if, let's say, if the ball goes into the backcourt due to a deflection by the defensive team, or if maybe the ball goes out of bounds and we're giving our partner help as to whose ball it should be. But we don't want to do those kind of signals on live play, because what happens if our partner calls a foul for body contact or a foul that doesn't have to deal with illegal use of the hands? Well, then that's when we're going to get complaints from the coaches saying, no, your partner's saying she got all ball, but there could have been a possible body contact which resulted in a foul being called. So we saw our trail. She gave a patient whistle. She let the play start, develop, and finish before making the foul call. So as I rewind this, it looks like we have a curl play to the basket. So the play, even though it's in the lead's primary, our trail's going to have an open look because the play is curling towards her. And we can see the contact by the defender. The foul hasn't been called yet, even though the contact has happened, and now our trail is looking to see if the contact is going to affect the shot. So in a perfect world, we see our trail is leaning back, but she would take a couple of steps forward as she's making the call and getting in a better position to have that open look. As she's making the call, it will look much better. But you see the good foul call, 2 shots. So when we have drives to the basket, it's important to stay connected with the play. Sometimes you may have to walk the paint and just take a couple of steps down from the trail to get a better look to make the call. So I'm going to go ahead and back it up just a little bit more. So we had a 3-point shot, which is clearly in the lead's primary here. So our lead clearly marks it. So our trail official, she should be closing her distance, what she's doing, to get a good look at the rebounding action here and here. However, she's also giving the 3-point signal. So remember, when we give the 3-point signal, what we're telling everybody is that we have our eyes on the shooter. In this situation, we only need one official marking the 3, because only that official should have eyes on the shooter. So when we have 2 officials marking the 3-point shot, that means both officials are watching the ball, and we don't want 2 officials watching the ball. We only want one. So you want to hold your 3-point signal, and if it goes in, then you signal that the 3-point shot is good. We had a good out of bounds call by Lili, but again, it's important that we stop the clock, arm straight up, and then point the direction. Good foul call by Aleksija. She gave the closed fist. So I want to see if I let me rewind it just a little bit. Nope, it won't let me rewind it.